Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the weekly series that we'll be doing for the videos this month of February. The way we'll be doing it, similar to the last month and through January, we're just doing like one video per week. So for February so far, we've got the general February reading that is thematic, that is up right now. If you haven't checked it out, you could feel free to do so. And so here we'll be beginning with the 1st to the 14th specifically, and then we'll be doing the 15th to the 21st in the same fashion that it was done for the last few months, okay? So this video is specifically for the 1st to the 7th and the 8th to the 14th. I'll be doing 2 weekly readings, one for each one of those weeks, to sort of assess the way that these energies will be moving through on a week-by-week basis. So let's get right started here, Virgo. I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting this focus, this feeling on release in some kind of way. Release. And I'm hearing cutting out, okay? And you have here the Wheel of Fortune that popped out as I was shuffling off camera, the Four of Swords upright, and the Daughter of Cups that just flipped right over, okay? There is here perhaps a question of what happens. I'm hearing also financially with a certain individual, and an individual who's got a lot of water in their chart, Daughter of Cups, okay? Maybe a child, I'm hearing for a number of you. But let's pull a card to see what the sort of theme will be for these 2 weeks here, okay? And I'm going to pull just one sort of thematic card, the 1st to the 14th. Okay, so 2 cards want to pop out. It's Death upright and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, Death looking right over the Two of Wands in reverse. Death being the card of Scorpio in the major arcana. There is absolutely release, okay, in some kind of way. And it could be re-strategizing, okay, a certain direction that we are to take. I'm hearing specifically that it's financial for a number of you, okay. You have here the Four of Cups upright, the Temperance card upright, Sagittarius' card in the major arcana, the Son of Wands in reverse. Son of Wands is in reverse looking over the Four of Cups. Very interesting, they're mirroring one another. Temperance card is looking over into the future at the Three of Swords, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, you have here a focus on transmutation, on transformation, and there is a focus here on the emotionalism of it that has been stagnant perhaps, and there may be a focus on how it is that we have, I'm hearing, acted upon what we've been feeling, okay, coming to surface, coming to light in some kind of way. But yet again, there is a certain structuring and organization of exactly, I'm hearing, how it is that we move through this process of change. Now, you may be dealing with a situation that is perhaps legal for a number of you, financially, yet again, I'm getting. So let's pull one card for each of the days for the week, the 1st of February to the 7th of February, okay, and we're right here, right after the peak of the full moon, my goodness, powerful full moon in Leo. The past few days, I'm filming this on the 2nd of February, okay? So the moon is now in Virgo, in your sign, as we're filming. Prominent energy here. I'm getting Son of Pentacles here that wants to come through. It could be an earth sign. It could be the same individual as the Son of Wands. Okay, someone with a lot of fire in their chart, someone who's very, very, very creative, but somebody who also has a certain financial sort of mind and attunement. And it's almost like, well, before I channel my creativity, I want to know exactly what direction I'm moving in as it pertains to what that creativity then leads to into the future. Okay, I'm getting extremely financially minded yet again. You may be dealing with an individual who there is a certain amount of also tension, okay, tension, it's almost like, but a tension that is rooted in a creative sort of passion, or even just passion that's physical in general. It may pertain differently to everyone, okay. General reading, of course, the Judgment card here, coming out in reverse, and I'm getting that this is going to, right beneath this Death card, okay, upper right, there's a major sort of decision, but I'm getting that it is more in terms of how it is we stand in relation to, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, in relation to a certain individual, and in relation to a certain, I'm hearing context, I'm also hearing body of work, okay, for a number of you, it may be creative, okay, again, what direction do we move in? So we've got here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 that we lead out with, okay. there, for a number of you, is a certain partnership dynamic that you have become so clear with in an esoteric way. I'm hearing specifically in an esoteric way. I'm hearing in a functional manner. Okay, it's like, is this relationship functional? Is it not? What does it speak to? What does it serve? And what is it? I'm hearing proliferate. What message does it proliferate? What is it that it feeds in a certain way, perhaps creatively? But at the same time, holds stagnant certain emotionalisms. Okay, what is the emotionalism of the context? And it's almost like if I'm in a relationship that feeds me, I'm hearing specifically physically. Okay, that engages. I'm hearing my sense of motivation, my excitement, but that requires. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, requires of me to. I'm hearing sit quiet, keep quiet. I'm hearing for a number of you. What does that serve for me? And there is a certain deep dive that you take with yourself here, Virgo, that I'm getting leads to a major decision. You have your justice that sits right beneath in the middle of the week here, about, let's say, okay, just about, let's say, the 3rd or the 4th. I'm getting the 5th or the 7th specifically for a number of you, and of course general readings, so it may pertain differently for everyone, but you have the Death card that sits right above Judgment, that sits right above Justice. Justice is upright, Judgment in reverse. Death is upright, Death mirroring Justice. There is a focus on what we come out with, okay, I'm hearing with clarity, with absolute clarity. This is what serves me, I'm hearing, and this is the junk, okay? I'm hearing this is what I align with, and this is what I simply feel as I'm hearing a byproduct, okay, of a certain, I'm hearing series of events, I'm hearing for a number of you. And this is what, this is just what I see so clearly now, okay, I'm hearing, and I can see clearly now the rain is gone, right? That kind of feeling for you, Virgo. Okay, now let's get to the rest of the energies here. You have a pair, you have Son of Pentacles and the Daughter of Pentacles, both, okay, both. And they are closely situated to one another, almost leading out, okay. You have the Empress upright, the 9 of Wands upright, Mother of Cups in reverse, who motions over at, it seems, past Justice to the Son of Cups. That's sitting right behind Justice here. So Mother of Cups, Justice, Son of Cups. You then have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, okay, right? That the Son of Cups seems to be swimming into. The 4 of Pentacles upright, and the Daughter of Pentacles upright, okay? There's a focus here on practicality, okay, on the financials of it all, okay? And I'm getting that what you are working with and meandering through is a certain emotional cycle, okay? It's an emotional propensity. But at its core, what it almost comes out as is a refocusing, a reorienting on what is a structural paradigm for us. What is the paradigm that makes us feel stable? Okay, when we operate in this way, when we think about these things, when we pay attention to, I'm hearing certain daily life habit patterns, I'm hearing for a number of you as well. Does that make us feel in a certain way that we've got a better handle on what is otherwise an inherently emotional cycle? Okay, so I'm getting that yet again. There's something that you are very clear on. Okay, Virgo, something that you're very, very clear on, and I'm hearing it again in an esoteric way. And it's like, when I'm alone in my room, me, myself, and I, there's no doubt, okay, I'm hearing, there's not a shred of doubt of what serves me yet again and what doesn't, and I'm hearing of a functioning paradigm, okay? And I'm getting it specifically in terms of relationships for a number of you, but it could simply also be how it is that we are communicating emotionally with ourselves. And, there is a certain overlap, as I'm getting it, between matters that are financial and matters that have been seemingly emotional, matters that have led you to also question, I'm hearing doubt, what is the creative framework that we're working within? What is it that we are literally creating? And it could be by way of whatever we've been experiencing emotionally. So for those of you who are creatives, for those of you who are artists specifically, okay, creatives, everyone is creative, okay, but it's a matter of exactly how it is that we're channeling this energy, right? What is it that we are giving of ourselves to? And I'm getting that is a question for you, and that perhaps was a sort of peaking question for you right around the full moon in Leo, okay? For a number of you, you may be dealing with an Aries, okay? Somebody who is incredibly creative, and the question is what to do with this individual as it pertains to how it is that we interact, okay? Emotionally, I'm also hearing psychologically, and also I'm hearing symphonically for a number of you. I'm hearing specifically Venus and Pisces for a number of you. If you've got Venus and Pisces, if you know someone who has Venus and Pisces, but a strong art sort of energy here that we're seeing coming through. Now, there is the feeling, if you're working with another individual, specifically if they've got a lot of Aries energy, there is a feeling that there is an unspoken dialogue ongoing, okay? And it could go in a number of ways. Given that this is a general reading, we're seeing an individual here who has a lot of creative sort of, I'm hearing edge, specifically for a number of you. Someone who's incredibly creative. Somebody who just has these visions out that just come out of nowhere, seemingly. Okay, and someone who is incredibly emotionally in tune. I'm hearing psychologically in tune as well. Psychologically, perhaps, how it is that they grapple with their emotions. Okay, but there is I'm hearing a certain working dynamic that is rooted in a fundamentalism of change. What is it that we both seek to create, that we both seek to illuminate by what it is that we, I'm hearing, partner up on? Okay, so if this is a matter of partnership, I'm getting that it's almost like, I'm hearing two peas in a pod. I'm hearing in outer sequence, okay? So it's almost like I'm seeing two people specifically with their backs to one another, sitting together, okay? But they realize that I'm hearing they form the wheels to the hub, whatever that may mean to a number of you, okay? And again, if you are working in a creative, dynamic process, for a number of you, it's like, I'm working with this individual. I know that I'm hearing they've got what I want, you've got what I need, that kind of energy. It's like, we've got to make it. We've got to make it work. And I'm also hearing we've got to pay our dues. I'm hearing for a number of you. So you may feel that you may be working with an individual who has a certain edge in a certain area. Okay, I'm hearing area specifically of life, perhaps, that inspires you, though. Okay, and I'm hearing in trances, and vice versa. Okay, you may have that similar sort of effect on this individual. There is the feeling that there is a sort of spiritual guiding, okay, that sort of shapes how I'm hearing tunes, I'm hearing tonality. For a number of you, I'm getting a strong focus on music, musicians, music, okay? A focus on how it is that we are reaching, okay, certain heights of awareness. I'm hearing consciousness for a number of you, also that is specifically creative, together. Okay, and the three of the major arcana, the Empress, right? So it's right next to the Nine of Wands. 3 times 3 is 9, right? There is the focus here on creativity, absolutely, but in a way that is I'm hearing proportional to assets. But I'm getting that assets here are not particularly specifically financial. They are of an otherwise sort of spiritual, even emotional nature. And it's almost like this very creative person, okay, whoever this may be, this Empress, and again, it could be your very own energy, almost finds its I'm hearing volume for speaking. I'm hearing perhaps, right, that there is a certain platform, okay, through which this individual or this energy is to be channeled, is held in, I'm hearing premonition of, I'm hearing escape for a number of you, okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you. You may be dealing with a Pisces, you may be dealing with an individual with a lot of water in the chart, or this may be your very own propensity, okay. It's almost like all of this creative energy, or this individual who's incredibly creative, can, I'm hearing, speak by way of the dimension of feeling. And I'm hearing you give each other what you get. Okay, very interesting. You give each other what you also, I'm hearing, give. There is a reciprocity here, and it's a very strong energy here between the Mother of Cups specifically and the Empress, and they're both mothering sort of energies. But specifically with the Mother of Cups, there is almost like a turning of the back. I'm getting that this is your energy, the Mother of Cups, more so your energy as I'm getting it. I'm hearing Aries, Aquarius as well. Virgo, specifically for you, And mirroring the Son of Cups, there is almost a shape-shifting, okay, that takes place as it pertains to how this propensity to feel, okay, to also intuit is channeled. That almost takes on different forms, and it's almost like I'm super intuitive. I'm hearing passionate as well. But in the way that I scale, I'm hearing this knowing and this growth is happening on, I'm hearing on a scale, okay, I'm hearing with variety. Okay, so it's like almost like if there's an individual, yet again, who's super intuitive, it's not like they are projecting outwards in that way on a daily basis. Okay, as I'm getting it, they almost, they shapeshift in a certain way as it may be perceived or taken. They channel this energy almost like, you know, it's like the understanding is that they hold this propensity to be incredibly intuitive, but the way that they project it in an outward way can almost be like almost like opposite. Okay, and it's almost like one day I'm executor, chief, and command, and the next I'm hearing hidden in the gallows. Okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you. So take it as you will. Again, general reading, specific message coming through for a number of you. The question is specifically for this energy and this energetic propensity with the Mother of Cups, how is it that I am fine-tuning how I project my values, my sense of self? I'm hearing my premonition in a way that connects me positively to a source of almost like motivation and passion. Okay, and the focus here is on creativity, absolutely. That is functional. I'm hearing functional. It's, again, the feeling of I want to be productive. Okay, I want to be productive, I'm hearing, but I need challenge. I need to be almost stimulated. Okay, it needs to almost be difficult for me to create, for me to find, I'm hearing the pressure point. I'm hearing the valve where I'm like, I have that aha moment. Okay, and so yet again, you may be dealing with an individual who serves that purpose for you, or yet again, it can be your very own propensity. There is a focus here on the physical body. The focus is on, as well, perhaps passion, okay, as a driving force and medium. I'm hearing exchange. Now, you lead out of the week here with a tremendous focus on, I'm hearing your day-to-day practical affairs, okay, and you lead out with a sense of sort of clarity of exactly what steps we are to take to reach a certain, I'm hearing a point of discretion with how it is that we want to perhaps, I'm hearing specifically invest certain creative assets for a number of you, okay? I'm hearing specifically coming through what you see is not all that you get, specifically yet again, as it pertains to this Mother of Cups energy and the Son of Cups energy, okay? And you may be dealing with two individuals who have a lot of water in their chart, yet again, or this could be your very own dynamic, taking on different form and shape and how it is projected in an outward communicative way as well, I'm hearing, okay? Nonetheless, Virgo, I'm hearing Leo for you as well, here specifically with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles upright. What is it that comes of it all? I'm hearing in sequence, but I'm hearing again values, by way of the decision that you make, just around the midpoint of the week it seems. What is it that I contribute to, okay, and what is it that I decide, okay, contributes to a sense, I'm hearing, of belonging, of what it is I'm creating as forming a sort of home, a hub, I'm hearing a network of, I'm hearing bodies for a number of you, okay, so whatever that may mean to you, again, the focus being on perhaps the physical body, a focus perhaps being on hearing relationships, dynamics, as well as perhaps other people interacting with a community of sorts or building a community of sorts, okay. I'm getting real and I'm getting tight, okay. What is it that is important for me? I'm hearing, and again, I'm hearing challenge, that challenges me and thereby is a factor of importance. And it's almost as if I'm getting for you, the more that you feel that something challenges you, Virgo, it's like that is the indicator for me that I am moving in the direction of what holds value and importance. Okay, and it could be literally just exercise. Okay, I feel like this exercise is I'm hearing move and shaking my bones, okay? I feel like it's actually working, I'm hearing, okay? So, right, it's like that kind of feeling. It's like the more that I feel the challenge, the more that I feel that I'm hearing progressing. So the focus here, again, for you Virgo, right as you trail out, is on building up, I'm hearing a certain perhaps physique for a number of you, specific message coming through. Take it as you will, however it is that you resonate with that. And it can be taken in a number of ways. And for a number of you, finances. Okay, it's like I want to create this certain pool of finances. I want to contribute to, I'm hearing, the masses. I want to create something substantial that carries me into the long term. What exactly is the foundation going to be for that? And it could be sort of the structuring of a plan that's set into place. So let's move on to the next week here, February 8th to the 14th, and see what comes through for you. I'm hearing Leo. I'm hearing Leo for you, Virgo. So you may be dealing with a Leo, okay, and we're talking from the 8th to the 14th again. The moon goes into Sagittarius just around the 8th as we start that week off, and we lead into the end of the week with the moon in Aquarius, okay, and that is Bandit there snoring away, so if you hear him, you know what's going on. I'm hearing decisions that surround matters of partnership. The Lovers here in reverse, okay? There is something impending. It's like on hold. I'm hearing it's like a timestamp, okay? And it's like, well, hold on. I'm not gonna open the text until I feel that it's time. Okay, I'm here to get real with my values. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, this specific message coming through. If you're dealing with a matter of partnership, that may be something that you're sort of compartmentalizing in a way. Okay, it's like setting it aside. Well, I don't want to just answer. I'm hearing I don't want to just answer. Okay, so let's see what comes through for you, Virgo. I'm hearing next chapter, and just as I say that, 7 of Cups upside down in reverse. There is the recognition that we are to make a decision. As it pertains to how we stand emotionally, I'm hearing within a certain, I'm hearing subcontext, okay? What is it that we feel we are engaging in, not directly, but that at the end of the day we are still involved in, okay? I'm hearing by virtue, take it as you will, by values perhaps. For a number of you, it's like, well, we are technically, I'm hearing legally bound, okay? For a number of you, we are technically homebound, I'm hearing for a number of you. It's like, wow, we live together, okay, sort of feeling. But what is it that just doesn't, I'm hearing is just not in tune, that is just out of tune? Okay. Now, there's a whole lot of focus here on, I'm hearing peripheral information. Now, let's pull the cards for each day of the week, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. Okay. Now, you have here, you lead into the week with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 Pentacles cards, speaking of Earth energy, then the Father of Pentacles in reverse, who looks over at the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Lots of Earth energy, again, that you're leading in with and that you were leading out with for the first week, okay, of the month. You then have here lots of energy just around the 10th, the 11th, of course, energy fluid. I'm hearing the 9th and the 8th for a number of you, so it may permeate differently for everyone. The Ace of Cups upright is facing a stack of 3 cards. The 8 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Swords upright, and the High Priestess in reverse. For a number of you, you may be dealing with an Aries. I'm hearing specifically, you may be dealing with a Pisces. I'm hearing prejudice for a number of you, whatever that may mean to you. Okay, there is a new beginning. It's like there's no going around it. There is a feeling of newness as well, of what it is that we recognize and can recognize as a new step of emotional harmony. What is it that just resonates with me? What is it that just makes me feel, I'm hearing light and free, I'm hearing happy again, I'm hearing in tune with myself. And there is a certain paradigm of thinking and feeling that you're coming to terms with. And it's almost like, okay, I'm no longer, I'm hearing blindsided, okay, by my own thoughts, okay, that surround what it is that I just simply recognize serves me emotionally, feeds me emotionally. I'm also hearing financially for a number of you. So there could be overlap between our financial entertainments, I'm hearing specifically, and those that are emotional. And it's almost like that relationship, I'm hearing, is reciprocal for a number of you, that you are realizing in a certain way how it is that I engage in my financial world is, I'm hearing, a marker for how it is that I engage in matters that are sentimental as well, okay? And there's a clarity around that. There's an absolute clarity around that. And there may be an individual who comes out, okay, I'm hearing specifically that, or who contributes to this source of clarity, this sense of clarity that involves, I'm hearing makeup, whatever it is that rings true for you, I'm hearing, okay. Any thoughts that confounded that, okay, sense of knowing of what serves me emotionally is to be cleared. Okay, and you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, upside down, beautiful. So whatever has been an ebb and a flow, a sway in the wind, I'm hearing, it's like you're fixing it. You're like, no, I'm at the beach and the wind's blowing, my umbrella is staked into the sand, okay, and I'm hearing I'm not moving. I'm hearing I'm not moving. So that whatever the clarity is that you come to, Virgo, the feeling is that I'm hearing it's here to stay. I'm hearing I'm here to stay, and it's almost like those, you know, those realizations that you have where it's like you feel the gravity of what you've realized, and it's almost like I realized this so much that I'm almost inverting from the state of being confused about what I didn't realize, and that makes me feel that it is a transformation, okay? So Ten of Pentacles again in reverse, the Six of Pentacles in reverse that you're leading in with. There may be a focus on what to do about finances, okay? There may be a focus on, well, what direction do I take financially? How do I still contribute to a financial story in a certain way? It's dealing with the sort of day-to-day energies. There may be an individual here or financiary that you, I'm hearing, need to speak to, okay? For a number of you who is related to perhaps a closeout of a certain financial chapter or engagement with finances and what direction they are to move in. You may be, I'm getting though this Father of Pentacles individual, if it is an individual or if it is an enterprise, I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, they are almost, it's like out of town. They're like on vacation. They're not present. And so there is a certain preparation for when things sort of thaw, okay, out, I'm hearing into spring, so there could be a reference timeline there for a number of you. Of course, take it as you will. It could be taken in a number of ways. There is a sort of preparation for that. It's almost like, oh, the boss is out. Okay, we gotta, I'm hearing scurry and huddle, I'm hearing for a number of you. Again, take it as you will. Okay, I'm hearing Uncle Sam for a number of you, whatever that may mean. Now, the Daughter of Cups upright, mirroring this Father of Pentacles in reverse, the Son of Wands in reverse. Tricky energy here with the Son of Wands, okay, in reverse, as I'm getting it. Something about this energy here, I'm hearing unwieldy passion for a number of you. You have the Daughter of Cups again coming through here. A focus here is on emotions, but it's almost like whatever is being engaged emotionally is happening, I'm hearing, without interface, is happening on a level that is unspoken dialogue. And I'm hearing you're meeting face to face, but what is being challenged, okay, as the paradigm of how we are interacting is not taking place on, I'm hearing, in a structured way, in a structured manner. And I'm almost imagining two individuals who realize that there is a certain factor of harmony, okay, that is, I'm hearing an asset, I'm hearing that is a benefactor, I'm hearing that is a beneficiary that can be helpful for the relationship, take it as you will. But that is not, I'm hearing, specifically being challenged, okay? And so it's almost like skirting around a certain issue, okay? We know, I know, you know that we need to address, perhaps, to form a better working harmonic and dynamic, what drives us together, okay? What is it that connects us, I'm hearing, at the source? And projecting that, I'm hearing values. What are our values yet again? Can almost lead to, okay, I'm hearing prejudice again for a number of you, whatever that may mean, and that came through for the stack faced by the Ace of Cups. What is it that is a perceptive value that we hold, and what is otherwise an inherent knowing? Okay, and so there is a focus here on exactly that sort of frame of reference. What is it that I'm feeling when? How is it that you are and I am, and it could be your very own energies, right? And again, your fire propensity and that which is emotional. How is it that we are seeing eye to eye? I'm hearing level-headedly what is real for both of us. Okay, so again, there's a sort of mirroring here as I'm getting at the Two of Pentacles upright, mirroring the Son of Wands, Dear Virgo, you lead out here, and the Son of Pentacles, okay, looks over the Two of Pentacles. You lead out with a sense of alleviation, okay, with direction. It's like, I know what direction I'm moving in now. Yay, okay. It's like, oh, I'm clear. I'm hearing I'm clear on my path. I feel light. I'm hearing lighthearted as well. Again, so there may be a focus here on how the emotional realm connects to matters that are inherently financial, and feeling that there is that sort of dynamic, and feeling that we've got a handle on the emotional clarity helps in a certain way clear and clarify. I'm hearing also cleanse how it is that we form certain habit patterns that are regimented, okay, that are routine, that are also, I'm hearing, challenging yet again. So a focus here perhaps on exercise, dear Virgo, okay, coming through for you. Now, the Eight of Pentacles here, and Becca mentioned that for a number of you, you may have a certain, I'm hearing, financial assistance for a number of you that comes through, that is a certain projection, okay, of an opportunity. It's like, well, this could be something. It's like you meet someone and it's almost like the idea of, well, maybe they can help, okay? And for a number of you, this could, again, go in so many different ways. It could be, like, I meet someone and I feel that they help me challenge myself, okay, physically. They help me challenge myself fiscally, I'm also hearing as well. So setting a certain bar, a certain standard, I'm getting, will be the focus for you as you step out into the next week of the 15th to the 21st. Okay, now, you got more cards here, the Mother of Cups in reverse, and Justice again coming through. I'm getting that there is a focus here on what trails over, yet again, as a sort of peripheral focus and function through what is a dynamic internal change. Okay, and it's almost like I'm getting that these energies, and these energies are coming through from the last week, the 1st to the 7th. So there may be a certain sort of closing of a certain chapter that has to do with what we make of that, I'm hearing, series and sequences of events. There is a focus yet again, though, on fundamentally what connects us specifically if you're in a partnership, in a relationship, and again, the focus can be financial and monetary, okay, but you have this Nine of Wands right above this Eight of Pentacles. The focus yet again could be on a sense of guidance, okay, an inherent sort of knowing that we feel we are producing by, okay, and I'm hearing and with. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles upright, the Chariot in reverse, upright, the Cancer's card in the Major Arcana, the Hermit in reverse. This is your very own card in the Major Arcana, dear Virgo. Right above, right below rather, but on top of this Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's beautiful energy, Virgo. You are coming clear with whatever it is that has confounded you emotionally, that has confounded a sense, I'm hearing, of velour, of making you feel, I'm hearing, I'm worth it, okay, whatever that may mean to a number of you. That you're coming out of, I'm hearing, the woodwork, the brush. You are, I'm hearing, resurfacing. And there is, I'm hearing, challenge. I keep hearing challenge for you. There's a challenge to home life, family life, in a way that is constructive, okay? And it challenges the paradigm that was. It challenges certain habit patterns that were. But what is replacing that is a sense of revitalization of what makes me feel stable. Beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. I'm going to continue here with the extended month reading from the 15th to the 21st and the 22nd to the 28th. That will comprise the last half of the month. So same protocols last month. I'll be doing that paid via the website, alchemynew.com. You can order your signs there. And thank you all so very much for tuning in, for your dear support. As those of you know who have been watching for the past few months, these mid-month paid readings help me continue with them. So thank you so much for tuning in, for your dear support, your love, and your light on this transformational journey forward. And I'll see you there. If you'd like to purchase, you can do so via the link below in the bio description box. Now, for those of you, quick note, who are watching for love, who are watching for relationships, I highly recommend you check out your Venus sign. If you don't know your Venus sign, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate it for you, okay? You most likely don't need your exact birth time for your Venus sign calculation unless you're born on a day where the moon sign, or the Venus sign was changing, okay? For those of you who are watching your sun sign, Virgo, your moon sign may also play a role, specifically as it pertains to matters that are inherently emotional as well. Okay, and the moon sign is rather prominent, right? It reflects our sort of emotional dimension, our inner dimension. It's sort of a more private energy than that which is solar, okay, our sun, our extroverted sort of self. is as well, right, the calculator for that. If you want to figure out your moon sign, you can click the link below in the description box that I provide, and that will calculate for you. You may need your exact birth time for the calculation of your moon, or you may not if you're born on a day where the moon sign was not changing. So play around with it and see what you get. Let's see, any other, your ascendant, rising sign may also be relevant for you. And I think that's it. Okay, for those of you who would like a personal reading as well, I know some of you have been asking, you can view the different services that I offer. I offer personal private readings via my website, again, link in the bio box below, Alchemy and You. I also have various other services. I do energetic assessments, but I also do reports of your astrology chart. If career path calling is a focus for you, I focus on that in my reports, the astrology reports. So feel free to take a look there, as well as at the energetic alignment protocols. So if energetic alignment is a focus for you, if it's something that you would like to target, if you feel, too much earth energy, too much water energy, too much feeling, too much focus in the third dimension, then, taking a deeper dive with your chart and assessing exactly how these energies are working together, specifically in your energetic blueprint, could help illuminate and sort of find a path of resonance for how it is that you would like to channel these energies where it makes you feel balanced, okay, rather than sort of overburdened by certain propensities. And for some people may have, let's say, a lot of planets in Virgo, or a lot of planets in an earth sign, okay, or an air sign, or a water sign, and that would give them a lot of that particular element. So if this is the case for you, and that can be, of course, right, every sort of placement in the chart can be seen as a gift, I'm hearing specifically a challenge as well, okay, but how it is that we are channeling this energy and this propensity is the key. So if you feel that there is a certain propensity that you're like, my propensity to adhere to certain structures and rules and paradigms and thought processes as well is so strong that I feel I'm not able to sort of flow, then that may be something that is of interest to you, okay? So if you'd like to learn more, you can click the link below in the bio box that I provide. And if you have any questions, of course, feel free to email me at alchemyandyou@gmail.com. On to the next week's readings here, with the 15th to the 21st and the 22nd to the 28th. And I'll be doing the same sort of format, one reading per week. So there'll be 2 readings, and we'll get a sort of general scope, landscape of how these energies are moving through the month. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon.